welcome back to my channel. So today I decided maybe I should do like a get ready with me, chit chat, maybe get to know me a little bit more since I just popped up and nobody knows who I am. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Tabitha. I just recently started. I think I've got maybe about 2 or 3 videos up now. My contacts are giving me a fit as usual. So yeah, I decided let's do a get ready with me and get to know me. I got some new products that I talked about in my previous video. I think it was what's new at the drugstore. So I think I'm gonna incorporate some of those. Let's see how they work out and let's get started. So the first thing I'm gonna use is the Physicians Formula Rose All Day Oil Free Serum. I've been really enjoying this. I'm almost out of it actually. Like I stated, I think in my video where it was the my favorites video, I'm gonna take about that much and put it over my face. I got my mirror right here, that's what I'm looking down in. But yeah, it gives you like this, not glow, well maybe it is a glow, it's like a serum-y feeling, and it's got almost like a rosy tint to it, but once you put it on the face, it goes away, but it gives you this gorgeous, like you can wear it without no makeup on, like on no makeup days. So yeah, I like that. But while that's setting in, I have some pores, as you can tell, hopefully on camera, right up in here in like my T-zone area. So I'm gonna use the Benefit Porefessional, and I've got a lot of samples I'm trying to use up. So let's see, things that you don't know about me. Obviously everything. So I'm 36, I'll be 37 August 5th. Go Leos. I'm gonna put this right in here and I'm gonna pat, trying to cover in those pores. But I'm 36, almost 37. I have 2 kids. I have a 19-year-old son that's in college in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And I have a daughter who's 17. Will be 18 in November. She will be a senior this year. I can't believe my baby's growing up on me. But yeah, I have 3 dogs. I have a teacup chihuahua named Nadia, and I have a applehead chihuahua named Chloe, and I have a, what is Zoe? Zoe's like a lab mix. She's about 20 pounds, and she's my heart and soul. Well, they all are, but she was my firstborn, so. This here is called the Marcelle BB Cream Golden Glow Skin Enhancer. I love this. I got a sample in my, I can't remember if it was my Ipsy or my Boxy Charm, but I fell in love with it, so I ordered a full size. And I love it. It's not full coverage, but it evens out the skin and gives you a nice, beautiful, the same color all over, and I love it. It's not very full coverage like I was saying, but on days that you're going to work or you just want something light on the face, I think it's awesome. And I'm gonna blend that in with my beauty blender. Let's see what else you don't know about me. I like to travel. I haven't done much traveling, and that's something I want to do as the years go on, is travel. I love to travel. I like to try new foods. I like to see new cultures. My daughter, when she graduates, the day after, we're going to New York. So I think that'll be awesome for her graduation. So yeah, that's one thing that I like to do. I was recently, about a year ago, diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. So I'm battling that, and it has been a struggle. They have currently got me on 2 immune system suppressants. So I'm not supposed to be around people that are sick, and you know, make sure to wash my hands, and I'm really struggling with that. I don't know if you can tell, but my hands have started acting up real bad, where it's got like blisters on my palms. And when I started out, I was on methotrexate, and then, well, I started out on steroids, and it just blew me up completely. I have never been so miserable in my life. I stayed on that for 8 months before they finally found, you know, something good. and they put me on Emerald with the methotrexate, and ever since then it started working. This here is the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Waterproof Concealer in Light, and I just got this in my BoxyCharm, so I've never tried it. So I thought, what better way to try it than now. I'm gonna put it in the hollows of my eyes right here, because since I've gained some weight, it kind of like sinks in right here, and I've started to get in like bags under my eyes because I don't sleep much. And then put it, anytime you're wearing concealer, you always put it in places that you want to bring forward, and that's what I'm doing. I want to bring forward the front, the center of my face. But yeah, so I've been battling that. So that's one thing I've been battling with, but other than that, you know, you take every day like it's your last, and you deal with it. You roll with the punches, you know. It's all you can do. My mama was recently diagnosed with cancer, and by the grace of God, she is doing better. So that is a blessing in my life. That really showed me that life is really short, because she was the type that never drank. She never, you know, did anything wrong, and she ended up with a rare type of cancer, but thank God she's in remission, and I thank God every day. So looking at that, it's not a bad looking concealer so far. It's not settling into my fine lines that I'm starting to get right underneath my eyes. So yeah, we'll try that out. And I love the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and this is also in Light. This is pretty good too as well. So while that is doing that, I also got the Tarte Smooth Operator. I'm gonna set my under eyes with that as well, so I don't get any creasing. And I'm gonna set that with my Beauty Blender also. I'll just tap some in the cap. Tap it in there. Make sure when you're doing that, if you hear that, that's my dog. She's trying to get in the door. If you put concealer under your eyes, make sure that you go ahead and tap out the concealer. Make sure it's not creasing, because if it's creasing and you don't tap it out, you'll set the creases in when you put the powder under. I'm not necessarily baking with this, I'm just setting my under eyes. And again, make sure you tap that out. So what has everybody been up to? Have y'all been doing something for the summer? I think we're gonna go to the beach, since we're doing something big next year. We're just gonna go to the beach for a couple days at the end of, or the beginning of August. Lord, I'm trying to go back. The beginning of August, I think we're gonna go to the beach for a couple days just to get away, clear our minds. So yeah, that's that. And I don't know if it's the weather or what it is, but people are so hateful. And I'm putting on, this here is by Organic Wear Lip Treatment, and it's by Physicians Formula. I've been keeping it in the freezer because it's very, I wouldn't say Vaseline-y, but it's very liquidy if you don't. So if it's in the freezer, it just goes on so smooth, and that's what I've been doing. So what's next? I'm gonna set the rest of my face with the Superstay, Maybelline Superstay Better Skin, and this color is, I have no idea, color 20. And I'm gonna take a e.l.f. powder brush, and I'm gonna just tap and then pat to set the rest of my face. But you don't want to get it under your eyes. You just want to set what you hadn't set with the concealer. So yeah, so we're gonna do that, and hopefully, you know, we'll get to do some things that we haven't done yet while we're there. And that'll be that, because school will start right after that. So there's a lot going on in a short amount of time. So what are we gonna do? So this here was one of the things I talked about the other day, what's new at the drugstore. This is the new CoverGirl TruBlend Serving Sculpt palette, and it has the blush, bronzer, and the highlight in the middle. I'm gonna just use that in shade as my bronzer. Nothing heavy. I'm just gonna set. Lord, get it together. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my face to give me some color back that the foundation took away. and you just want to suck in, you know, if you're new at this, just suck in if you have to, like a fish, and see how it comes down here. You just want to blend it right there. Give yourself some cheekbones, and if you've got gorgeous cheekbones, you're just insinuating that, or extenuating. And like I was telling you, the concealer, anytime you put concealer, you want to bring it forward. This here is like bring it back. Like people that has, you know, bigger foreheads, they'll put it up here to fool the eye of not having such a big forehead. Or like me with the double chin, you could put that there to help that, you know. And a lot of people use it to sculpt their nose if you don't like the way your nose is shaped. That's the thing I love about makeup. Makeup is like an art, you know. It's amazing the things that it can do for you. Especially if you've got acne scars, rosacea, you know, whatever, Malaysia, whatever. Is it Malaysia? Malaria. No, Malaysia. Is it Malaysia? Melasma. You know what I mean. So, but as I was telling y'all, everybody's so hateful. You know, I went to Walmart earlier, and it's like, I don't know if it's the town we're in or what it is, but people are asses. There's no other way to put it. People are complete assholes. They're just so rude. They have no respect. They let their kids run and do whatever the crap they want to do. You know, and then when you're looking at them like they're crazy, they're looking at you like, what are you looking at, you know? I don't know. I hope it's the weather. I hope I didn't just break my new palette. Oh, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Okay, so I'm looking to see what I want to do for blush. I think this is also the Milani palettes. This one is Rose Powder Blush, and this one here is the 02, and this one's the 01. So yeah, I don't know which ones I want to do. I think I'm gonna just do the one that's got all the rose in it. I think that's what I want to do. I think I'm gonna just put a little bit of that. I think I'm gonna just mix them. Nothing in particular, I'm gonna just mix all of them, you know. Make sure you tap off. Just put a little bit right here on the cheeks. And you can also take that darker color and put it further back if you wanted to. The options are endless. Whatever you're content doing, is you do you. There is no rules in makeup. And if you don't like it, it always washes off, you know. But yeah, that's what I was telling you. I just couldn't believe it. It's like, what in the world? And you don't never see anything positive. You know, when you go on any social media sites, you've got people putting people down. Everybody's, you know, fighting, or they're jealous of this person and that person. And the sad thing is, a lot of the times it's people that you think are your friends or that support you 100%, but deep down, they're not, you know? And it's sad. It's really sad. It's like, if you've got one friend in this world, consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself lucky. And that, it's heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking. But on a positive note, these are some of the palettes that was also in that video. If you haven't seen that video, What's New at the Drugstore, go check it out. I will have it linked in the cards. I think it's on this side, in the eye. But also, I have the Peach Punch and the Sun Kiss palettes, and I also have the Lemonade Craze. I did a little light look with these two, but I think I want to try, I think I'm gonna mix here and there, nothing in particular. I'm gonna take my fluffy M441 brush. Well, I'm getting way ahead of myself, way ahead. I'm first going to prime my eyes. And the reason you want to prime your eyes is so your eyeshadow lasts longer. It goes on more vibrant if you're doing one that's got pigment to it. Like the one I was telling you about in that video that I love the most so far is the one by Forever 21. I love it, and it was super cheap. I want to definitely go back and get some more, but I'm just putting a light layer on top of the eyelids and patting it in all the way up to the brow bone. Now let's set that, and you want to set it so it doesn't crease. And I always set mine unless I see something in the palette or if I forget this one. But this is just cheap by Wet n Wild. It's their creme brulee. I love this. It's awesome. I've used it for years. But yeah, I'm gonna do that with the no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it with, this is just a random I Love Cos brush. I have no idea where I even got these from. I think I got them in a huge set somewhere. But I'm gonna just tap in and then blend that on the eye. What in the world? Do y'all see this? My eyelids have been so dry here lately. Give me just a moment. What in the heck? I wonder if that's my eyelid or if I'm tried out a new eye cream earlier that I've never used before, but what in the world? It's like it's almost peeling up or balling up, and I've never had that happen before. My eyelid, on top of my eyelid, has been horrible. I don't know what's going on. Who knows? I feel like my whole body's falling apart, literally. So I'm gonna re-prime my eye and see if it'll do it again. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't know what in the world. I've never had that happen before. I'm almost wondering is it that cream I put on earlier, but it's had way enough time to soak in. What in the world? It's not doing it with the other eye, so it can't be the primer. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So let's see what else we can talk about. I'm trying to think of things you don't know about me. I'm scared of snakes. That's something you didn't know. I am scared to death of snakes. I had so many people laugh at me a couple weeks ago. I was cutting the grass. I was doing the riding lawnmower, and so I went around a couple times and I happened to look up and here is this huge snake coming across my yard, and I start panicking. Like, you know, my inside voice is like, hit it, should hit it, run it over, run it over. And then I'm like, no, but if I run it over it might bite me, you know. And so the closer I'm getting to the snake, he literally stands up and these flare things come out. And I'm thinking, oh my God, it's a cobra. There is a cobra in my yard. Was it? Who knows? I mean, we're from North Carolina. I don't think we have cobras, but certain people said that they have been spotted here. So I'm not sure, but it scared me to death. And luckily, my boyfriend comes pulling up and I'm screaming for him to please come and get it, because I'm scared to death, you know, that my dogs will be out here at nighttime or I don't know what. Just, I want him gone. And he comes running over there and finally kills it. But guys, I'm gonna tell you what, every time I go outside now, I think, oh my God, did he have babies? I mean, where is there others in the yard? Because where did he come from, you know? And we live in like the country, but not like the deep country. So I'm not sure, but I don't do snakes. I am petrified of snakes. So let's try this again. So I think I'm gonna take that the M441 by Morphe, and I'm going to dip into Berry Ice, which is a muted, like a muted pink color, and there is fallout. I don't really mind fallout as long as they blend good. I know some people hate fallout and they, you know, won't even buy the palette if they know that it is having fallout. I too much don't really mind it as long as the pigment's there and it's easy to blend. You know, just I make sure to tap off my brush. Don't hit it. Don't, you know, take your brush and dig into the product if you already know it has fallout. So yeah. What are some of your favorite makeup products? I am so addicted to makeup, guys. I'm telling you. Every time, you can't keep up with them because they're coming out so fast. But I love everything. Like, I'm always like, I need that in my life. I make reasons of why I need that in my life. And now that I started my channel, I even have more reasons to have it in my life. Because, I mean, obviously, I've got to test it out to see if it works so I can save y'all money, right? But yeah, the main reason why I started my channel I started my channel a couple of years ago. Well, it's probably been more than a couple of years ago. I'm gonna also take a little bit smaller brush, not as fluffy, and this one is the M433, and I'm gonna go into Sweet Tea. I started my channel, and I'm gonna start a little bit lower right here in the crease. Now that other color, the Berry Ice, was above, a little bit above the crease. This one here is going directly into the crease, and you can open up your eyes and tilt your head back a little bit and look into the mirror and just go into that crease area. And that you can close your eyes, you can actually feel the crease right there underneath your eyeball. And you just go back and forth in windshield wiper motions, or you can go in small circular motions, and you want to blend that until it blends seamlessly into the color that you put above that. And I'm gonna just build this color up a lot. I'm not going for anything dramatic. I really don't know what I want to do. I just want to play with the different colors and see how they blend. And so far, guys, it's blending awesome. And it's at the drugstore. Like, I think Maybelline killed it. I don't smell anything. Maybe a slight smell, but nothing in particular. What was I saying? What were we talking? Oh, I started my channel. So I started my channel for many reasons. The first reason I started my channel is because I love makeup, you know? And I thought, what better place than to start my own channel to where I can come on here and talk about things that I love, you know? I can talk about things that I love with people that also love the same things that I love, and it can be somewhere that's a happy place, and we can come talk and chit chat, and I can build my family, you know? Like, I want my subscribers to feel like you're my family. I want to promote positivity, and you know, I just want everybody to come on and chit chat and talk and just have a good time. If I can make one person smile, or while you're getting ready and I'm playing in the background, if I can just make one person relate to me, then I think my job's done, you know? I want to be able to try products and let you know if it's good or if it's not good, so you don't have to spend your money. And you know, for a while now, I felt like I just don't know my purpose, you know? I ask myself all the time, why am I here? Like, why was I put here? What is my purpose? And I really don't know what that is, you know? I feel like everybody has a purpose here, but I feel like everything I do, I'm not good at. And I think that's one reason why I'm starting a channel. I feel like I'm not the best at makeup, but I'm good at it. Most of it. Eyeliner, I suck at. Eyebrows, I hate doing. But for the most part, I'm pretty good at it. And I don't know. I wanted to start my channel for people that can relate with me, and where I can just be positive, and I just feel at home, and I feel like I'm doing something I actually am good at and I love. And I hope that comes across on camera. The more I do it, the more I like to do it, and I won't be so awkward. And as my channel grows, I'm sure I'll get better and better. But yeah, you know, I'm excited for the journey. I'm excited for my subscribers. Even if I don't have but one subscriber, I think right now I got like 5. But even if I don't never grow again and I only have 5, that's okay too, you know? So anyway, let me get off that sappy subject. So we did the Berry Ice above the crease, the Sweet Tea on the crease. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of, let's do Ice Pop. Should we? Yeah, let's do a little bit of this pink Ice Pop. I'm gonna take a smaller brush. Let's do the Scone blending brush, this one here, and let's dip into this pink color, tap it off, and we're gonna also put this in the crease. We're just building up that color. I apologize, guys, that's my home phone. which hardly ever rings. And of course, now that I'm filming, the only reason we have a home phone, that's so rude, I'm so sorry. The only reason we even have a house phone is because it came in the package that we got with our internet service, because nobody ever calls us but telemarketers. Most people that, you know, want to get in contact with us will either text us or they'll call our cell phone. So I'm sure as soon as our contract's up, that phone's going to be going away, because it's pointless to even have it. I mean, we have it for telemarketers that we don't answer the phone to, and they fill up our inbox on the house phone with nothing but telemarketing calls. So yeah, it's pointless. I'm sure y'all can relate. But that's the only way to get good deals with these companies, is to get like contracts and stuff, because if you just set out to get this or just that, you know, it's so expensive. It's blending out really pretty. I'm not gonna go too deep in the crease with this. I just wanted a pop of pink in there just to test out the color, see how good it is. And to me, it's really good. We're just flicking it out on the end, on the corner. So yeah, that's that, you know. And let me know what other videos do y'all want to see. Is there anything in particular you want to talk about? Maybe some topics, or, you know, is there anything that you want me to try out or test or buy? I love Amazon, so I've seen a lot of videos of testing out like their favorite products off of Amazon, and does it work, does it not work? And also doing something like different things other than makeup, whether it be home products or, you know, lighting, or if there's something that you would also want to see about Amazon or not, that's not makeup related, definitely let me know. Definitely, that's the most important thing to me at this point, is just knowing what you want to see. I want to put out videos that you actually want to watch, that you want to see. So the comment section is open. Please share, talk, you know, let me know what you want to see. This is our channel, not just my channel, it's our channel. Okay, so far we've got the pinkish going on. Let's do, I don't know if I want something sparkly on the lid or if I want to do a matte on the lid. Let's see, we've got pink going on. Let's do this pink here. Let's do the strawberry lemonade. I'm gonna just put it on my finger, on my ring finger, and we're gonna tap it on. Well, let's see, does it work better? No, we're gonna swipe it on the lid. It works better if you swipe it. So we're just gonna swipe it on the lid. It's a pretty color. Let's see if it intensifies if we use some setting spray. So let's put some on our finger. Spray our finger. Did that make any difference? Let's see. A little bit. I like also using the, what's it called? Oh my goodness, ColourPop. Have y'all seen their shadows? Oh my goodness. They are gorgeous. And they're forever coming out with something new, guys. Like forever. I could have a whole collection of nothing but ColourPop stuff. There's just so many makeup products coming out, I cannot keep up, but I'm trying my best. Can you relate? Can you relate? I do know I got a video coming up. I was curious. I was on, what was I on? AliExpress, and I saw that they had the chocolate bar, the original chocolate bar palette. For super cheap. I think I paid, what, $6.99 for it, and it came in the mail. So I want to do a comparison where the cheap knockoff chocolate bar palette versus the real chocolate bar palette. I want to see what exactly, I'm kind of scared to put it on my eyeballs, but I'm gonna do it just for y'all, just for you. So I thought that would be fun. Okay, so now let's deepen up our crease just a little bit in our outer corner. I might have to deep into a darker color because the only darkest thing that they have in this palette is Gold Old Fashioned, which is right here, and I kind of like the dark color. So let's see. I'm going to use the, what is this? The Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush. I have no idea what keeps going on with my camera. It keeps cutting completely off. I don't know. Just must not be my night for filming. Okay, so I don't even know where it left off at. All I did was put the Berry Ice on the lower lash line along with the Sweet Tea on the lower lash line. So all I'm gonna do now is take the Ice Pop and I'm gonna also put it on the lower lash line. I'm gonna try to have this out by Saturday. I think I'm gonna do 2 videos a week for right now because I still work a full-time job. And I am not the best at editing right now. Oh my gosh, I am struggling with that so bad. I want my videos to flow and, you know, have them look good, and I just don't know what I'm doing. I suck, okay? I just suck. I can't help myself. Bear with me though. With all things comes perfection, right? Right. Okay. So I think I want just a little bit darker on the lash line. So I'm gonna go back into that Peach Punch palette, and I'm gonna take that dark shade, the same one that we used on the outer corner, and I'm gonna just tap into that just a little bit. And that funny face. God, it smells so good. It almost smells like those peach rings, you know, that you get in the stores. It smells amazing. Like, my eyes are so dry right now. I got my ceiling fan on and oh, contacts are killing me. Okay, so I think I'm gonna, once I do my highlight, I'll probably put like a brighter color in there because I'm not really liking how that's look. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. Bear with me. I promise I will eventually do it on camera. I just have to get like way up in there to do it. So I'm gonna do that and I will be right back to finish up my favorite part, which is my highlight and my lashes. Alright, so I was gone a lot longer than I thought I would be, but I went ahead and dried and flat ironed my hair. So I'm gonna pull it back right quick so you can see what else I'm doing. The only thing I did was, like I said, blow dried my hair, flat ironed it, and I did my eyebrows with the Salon Perfect 3-point, the one that gives you like the lines or whatever. So now all I'm gonna do now is set my brows, and I'm gonna use the e.l.f. I keep forgetting what this is called, but it's the e.l.f. one. You can get it at Walmart. I think it's like $3, and mine is in light. Just to set my eyebrows in place. They're a little bit darker than I like, but I got tired of messing with them, you know what I mean? They are so, I don't know. I just look forward to the day when I get them done. I am just tired of messing with them. I would love to be able to wake up and when you're doing your makeup, that would be not the only thing you wouldn't have to worry about, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So I think what I'm gonna do now is set my face. I'm gonna use the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Hydrating Spray. Do we finish? My wind is blowing it, so. Oh, feels so good, but I can't hardly get it because the wind is blowing it. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Let that sit in, and then I think as far as highlight goes, the only one I brought with me down here is the Covergirl, the one that was in the one we used the bronzer. So I think I'm gonna use that one, and we might pull the one that's in the Milani one. Let's do that one first, because that one looks like a subtle highlight. If anything at all. Is that a highlight? Guys, I don't really think it is. I'm not seeing anything it's doing. If nothing else, we can always use eyeshadow, or I can go get one. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna pull in and use the This is the Illuminator brush by Brow Bean Gotchas? I have no idea. I think that was also in one of the BoxyCharm boxes, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm gonna get a little bit on the brush, just like this, tap it off. Okay. I like highlight. Like, I don't really care about the subtleness. This one here I think is a little too pink for my undertones. So, what do you think? I think that's a little too much for my liking. I don't like that color on me. It's really pretty, and it would probably be pretty on a darker skin tone, but for my skin tone, it's a little bit too pink. So, give me just a second. Let me see. Can I use one of these? No, these are more glitterish. I'll tell you what. Give me just a moment. We're going to get another. Okay, so I decided to go get the Covergirl Super Stunner palette, the one that's got the 3 highlights in it. So, let's see. I went ahead and tapped that out, the one I just put on. Let's see. Let's do the, you're just so powdery. Let's spray my brush again. Let's see, let's spray the brush and let's try the middle shade. Okay, what you think? That is a definitely highlight there for sure. Again though, I don't know if I like it for my skin tone. Let's blend it out a little bit. What you think? What do y'all think? Yeah? No? I think it's pretty. You know. Okay. And then we can take a little bit of it and let's take this first shade right here. Does it tell the names on them? No. Let's take this first shade. Let's take a smaller brush. Let's do the M505 from Morphe. Let's just take this and sweep a little bit of it under the brow. When I tell you I have had the most problems trying to record tonight, I'm telling you, the battery, I had to change the battery. I had to, oh my goodness, the camera has cut off so many times, it just doesn't want me to record this. So I don't know, I changed the battery. So the last thing we did was put the middle shade on for highlight, and we took the first shade right here and we were putting that under the brow bone. And sometimes you could take, some people take the smaller brushes. I don't have one. You can even use the pencil brush, but mine's dirty. But you can take a precise and just put a little bit under the brow bone if you just wanted to highlight that. But I think I'm gonna put a little bit of that middle shade in the tear duct. You know, blend it up just a little bit into the eyelid. And yeah, that's that. And then, last but not least, let's take and curl my lashes. This here, I don't even know where I got it from. I've had it for years. I want to try the tweezer one. Curl your lashes up to Jesus. Ain't that what Patrick Star says? I love that little saying. And then we're gonna take my favorite, the Voluminous Lash Paradise by who? Is this Loreal? Yeah. And then this one here is the, what's it called? It's got the sparkle band. I think it was like limited edition packaging or whatever. This mascara, I don't know, it's better than any high-end mascara I have ever used, ever. Don't get me wrong, now there are some really good ones out there, but for drugstore prices, I mean, come on. It lengthens, it gives you volume, it makes your lashes fluttery. I love it. You can't beat it. You cannot go wrong with this mascara. Oh, and also while I was off camera doing my hair, I feel like I needed to darken my waterline, so I used the Urban Decay 24-Hour Glide On Pencil in dark brown. And what else did I do? I think it was all. That's all I did, other than my hair. And for my hair, I only put that, I think it's like, it's the 12-in-1 or 10-in-1 for conditioner, like a leave-in conditioner, before I put any heat on my hair. And a little bit of hairspray. Do y'all know anybody that can put on mascara and keep a straight face? I can't do it. My baby lashes on the bottom are horrible. But that's the good thing about this mascara, is even if you don't have but a little bit, it still makes them long, you know? I'm just putting 2 coats. And this eye here, my right eye, your left eye, on camera, it's droopy. When I was born, they had to use forceps to get me out, and they hit a nerve in my eye, so therefore it's a lot lower than my left eye, and it sucks. But yeah, so I think that's gonna be it, guys. I like the finished outcome. I think that my favorite products, if I had to judge my favorite products, which I love the Porefessional by Benefit. This Smashbox Studio Skin finish, I like it. Still not as good as the Sharp. Why do I want to say that? It's still not as good as the Tarte Shape Tape. And this here is also good too, the Color Pop, and it's, you know, drugstore prices. I think it's what, $6. I love the Maybelline Better Skin. That's awesome. You can't beat that either. These Milani palettes, if you're looking for something from the drugstore, the Milani palettes are awesome. These blushes, if you know they're individual blushes, the rose blushes, they're good anyway. But this here, I mean, you're getting 3 of them. And everything that I talked about, of course, will be in the bottom down bar, as always. This here wasn't bad at all. I'm not too fond of the, I don't know, this shade here in the highlighting palette, it looks like it's just got glitter in it. And I'm gonna try it. And I'll definitely let you know if I like it or not, and if it's got actual glitter on it in a future video. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. If y'all have any comments, if there's anything you want to talk about in a future video, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to share, comment below. Make sure that you turn your little bell on to get notifications when I upload, because the way YouTube is, if you don't, then you might not see a video when I upload it. But yeah, guys, that's it. It's gonna be it until next time. Bye.